Hi everyone, welcome to Gricklish Outdoors. Today we're going to be looking at the Soto Pocket Torch XT. So, stick around. So this is the Soto Pocket Torch XT. Let's take it out of the packaging. It does come with a little set of instructions. Unfortunately, mine were delivered with German instructions, so not ideal for everybody, that wouldn't be. So that is the Soto Pocket Torch. So I purchased mine from amazon.co.uk for just under £20. Once I'd purchased it, I realised that actually they suggest you do have their Soto gas adapter to fill it up with, which was an additional £11. So we're talking about £31 for this system, which you might think is quite expensive, but it's Soto, and Soto are Japanese make and usually are very good quality. So let's go through a few of the facts and figures. So the dimensions of the Pocket Torch are 35mm by 18mm by 110mm, which extends to 185mm when the burner is pulled out to its full length. It weighs 55 grams, which is 1.94 ounces, and the burn head is 14mm. They say the temperature of the flame on the burner will go up to 1300 degrees centigrade. They also state that you should fill it with either butane or a mixture of butane, isobutane and propane, which you find in a lot of the outdoor gas cylinders. You should never fill it with 100% propane, or there is a risk of explosion. They also state that you should not continually use the burner for more than 30 seconds, otherwise it's potential that the head may overheat and even the plastic bit here could melt. So when you want to fill up your Soto Pocket Torch, they recommend you use their adapter, which I did purchase. Take your gas cylinder, attach your adapter. This part of the adapter is just to protect the nozzle so you don't end up snapping that off by mistake. You pull that down. Now, one thing I found out, which was my own error, was I thought that the lighter was not filling up and I was filling it this way. Now this is not the way to do it. You have to fill it the opposite way, like this. So the cylinder is above the actual pocket torch, and then you just simply put the nozzle in there and press down until it's full. See the indicator there, plenty of gas in there now. So it does have this safety feature on the top. There's this movable bit of plastic in the center, so if you just try and press it down, it won't move. You have to push the center bit of plastic forward and then press down, and the flame will ignite. One thing they do state is that the unit may not ignite under cold temperatures or altitudes above 1500 meters. Now that could be a bit of a problem for me because I do like to go in the mountains quite often, and I especially like camping in winter time. So this extendable burner is really useful, especially for things like you're lighting a candle, which with a normal lighter you'd end up burning your fingers, or if you're even lighting something like tinder in a fire and you want to keep your distance. So we just press our button and very easily we can light our candle, and because there's this plastic part here, we can actually push it back down again without burning our fingers on the head of the burner. I've got a couple of different tinders here. I've got some little pieces of stick, I've got some cotton wool and some of this wax tinder. Let's see how easily it sets these on fire. We'll start with the cotton wool. Well, as you'd expect. Instant ignition. Next we'll try the waxed tinder. Yeah. A little bit more powerful than a regular lighter. A little bit more wind resistance on there as well. Now these are on light. Let's take it up to about 1500 meters where it says the limit is and see how well it does there. I'm at about 1750 meters at the minute, so this will be a good test. Let's see if you can light anything. Right, got some dry bits of wood, some pine needles and a little bit of this bark. Let's see if it'll light on fire. Well, we definitely got some ignition with it. So it does give caution, and it is a little bit temperamental to start it up, but to be honest I found that down at sea level as well. Maybe it's the ignition method. See, now it's got warmed up. It lights pretty easily. But sometimes it can be a bit tricky to actually ignite the gas even when you're low down. But it worked. It did light a fire, did pretty well. I'm impressed. About 1750 meters we're up here now, and that was really good, so I'm impressed with that. So that was the Soto Pocket Torch. I really like this. I thought it was pretty good. It's a nice little gadget. A little bit temperamental. I wouldn't just rely on this as my primary source of ignition. Yes, you could say you could get one of those long candle disposal lighters, but this is reusable. It is windproof as well, unlike those candle lighters and ordinary lighters, so not bad. Bit of a pain, you have to buy the adapter separately to be able to fill it up from a normal gas cylinder, but a lot of things are like that. But yeah, I quite liked it. It's definitely something I'll be taking on some camping trips with me in the future. It is nice and handy that you've got this extendable burner so you don't get your hands too close and burn your fingers. I do like that. Please let me know what you thought of it in the comments below. Have you got one yourself? I'd like to know what you think of it. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. If you did like the video, please give us a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps us out. But for now, take care, much love, see you next time.